Hi, I'm Lisa. The best way for you to feel more confident about your English skills is to actually practice English by using it yourself. I'm always talking to you about the importance of active knowledge. That's the true test of fluency. I'm going to talk to you about a technique that really helped me when I was learning French and German and Spanish. I started studying French when I was 13 years old, and later at age 16, I started studying German. And my major in college was French language and literature with a minor in German. I was obsessed about mastering those languages. I really wanted to speak them well, but I was living in Los Angeles, and I had no one to speak French with and no one to speak German with. And do you know what I did? I spoke to myself, and I also kept a diary. I kept a journal. So when I had thoughts, I tried to write them down in French. It was forcing me to use the language that's so different from book learning and classroom learning. You are actually forced to express your ideas and to use the words and the expressions that come to your mind. I know what you're thinking. There's one problem with that. How do I know if what I am writing is correct? Nobody is correcting me. I discovered an absolutely fantastic app that can help you with that. It's called HiNative. You can ask native speakers if your sentences are correct. You actually communicate with native speakers for free. They can help you with your accent, with your pronunciation, with your word choice, and a lot more. I absolutely love this app, and I wish it had existed when I was studying French and German and Spanish. First, let me show you how the app works, and then we will post some questions in English, and we will see what kind of responses we get. And then you will also see the questions that I was asking to native French speakers about French pronunciation and some other things. This is so much fun. I'm getting really addicted to this app. I downloaded it on my iPhone, but you can also download it on the Android device or on your computer browser. And then you open the app, and you sign up, and you enter your email address, or you can sign up with your other accounts. And now let's try posting a diary to see how it works. We're here on the home page, and we'll go to Q for Ask a Question, and we will go to Foreign Language Diary. This diary is written in English, so I will ask a question, does this sound natural? And intentionally, I'm going to make a little mistake, and let's see what happens. I'm going to write something that I would have typically written when I was keeping a diary when I was a teenager. I'm going to say, I'm looking forward to seeing that cute guy again. That's something that people write in their diaries. I'm looking forward to, but I'm going to make a little mistake. This is a common mistake that a lot of my students make. Let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to see that cute guy again. And I'm going to say, does this sound natural? And then I'm going to go to next, show my question at the top of the page, and I'm going to post it. And you see, there are options here. The native speaker will tell me if it sounds natural, a little unnatural, unnatural, or I don't understand. So I will wait for my answer. But meanwhile, let's look at some other things that you can ask. You can ask, how do you say this? Or does this sound natural? Or what does this mean? You can actually ask about a word or an expression that you're not sure of. And this happens a lot. A lot of my students regularly ask me, what does it mean? They can't quite find it in the dictionary, but a native speaker will be able to explain it to you. And often they will provide a sample sentence. And look at the next one. It says, please show me a sample sentence with, and then you can have an expression, an idiom, or just a difficult word that you're not sure how to use. Look at this one. What's the difference? That's a really good one. You can have two different things that are maybe similar to you and you're not quite sure what the difference is, and you can ask a question about that. Please show me how to pronounce. And for this one, a native speaker will record the pronunciation for you. They will tell you how to pronounce the word or even the sentence. And how is my pronunciation? This is where you record your voice, and a native speaker listens to it and responds and tells you if it sounds natural or not. And you can ask some questions about the country you're interested in. So if you are interested in the United States, you can ask about some specific customs, and a native speaker will respond. Isn't that fantastic? And look, I have a response. Somebody responded to my question about I'm looking forward to see. And look what they did here. They added the ing, and you can see the C is crossed out. It's in red letters, so you know that's a mistake. And then they corrected it, and they added the gerund, the ing. I am looking forward to seeing that guy again. And the poll results are 2 people said that it sounds a little unnatural. So just in a few minutes, I already received 2 responses. And let me show you some questions that I asked about how to pronounce some difficult words in English. I asked, please show me how to pronounce curriculum. And let's listen to the answer.
Curriculum.
And one more person also responded.
Curriculum. Curriculum. Curriculum.
They said it 3 times. That's nice. And this is a hard word for people to pronounce. Schedule. I also got 2 responses on that one.
Schedule.
Schedule. Schedule. Schedule.
This person broke it down. Schedule. You say it. Schedule. That's a hard word. So you see, if you're struggling with the pronunciation of a word, you can ask a native speaker to pronounce it for you, but you can also record your pronunciation and ask them to correct you. I think that's fantastic. I really wish this had existed when I was studying French. French pronunciation is so hard, and I really wanted to sound like a native speaker, and I didn't have anyone to correct me. Recently, I was speaking French with a friend who's a native speaker, and she didn't understand what I said when I said the name of a very famous French actor. So I decided to ask HiNative how to pronounce it, and I got a response. Let's listen. Let me show you. I said, please show me how to pronounce this French actor, one of the most popular actors in France in the 60s and the 70s, and I didn't pronounce his name correctly. Let's listen.
Alain Delon. Alain Delon. Alain Delon.
Okay. I said, thank you so much. And he said, oh, well, that's really nothing anytime. Isn't that nice? I love it. And now I'm going to practice pronouncing it. Alain Delon. Alain Delon. French speakers, is my pronunciation okay now? All right, let me show you some other things. And here's a question that I answered about English. Somebody said, how do you say, and please revise my sentence if possible. It's for a story. And the person said, most of my shoes are bought at the mall, whilst the other shoes are from my personal shoemakers. So I responded and I wrote, I buy most of my shoes at the mall, but some of my shoes are custom made by my personal shoemaker. And that's how a native speaker would say it. And then I received an answer. Thank you very much. You're the best. I've been looking for the word custom made. So she did not know how to use the expression custom made. So when you're writing in your diary, if you're writing in your journal and you can't think of something, you can ask a native speaker in HiNative. And if you answer questions about your native language and your answers get likes, you get quick points. And with more points, your questions show up higher, so there's a greater likelihood that someone will answer it quickly. I've been having a lot of fun with this app. My favorite part is answering pronunciation questions. So if you get an answer to your question and the voice sounds like me, it might be me. I like the fact that there are no DMs, no direct messages. You only communicate with people by asking questions and answering questions. It's not an app for dating. It's simply for improving your language skills, so you can feel comfortable and safe using it. And by the way, the Foreign Language Diary and Does This Sound Natural is available for premium users only. So make sure you upgrade it to the premium when you download the app. You can upgrade your account for free for 7 days. Make sure you try it out. HiNative is my favorite app for learning languages, and I think it's definitely going to help you improve your English. I included a link in the description below. I will continue making videos where I teach you a lot of different expressions that native speakers use. I will continue interviewing native speakers and I will analyze the way they speak so you can learn a lot of different common everyday expressions. And then when I teach you the expression, I recommend that you practice writing your own sentence, and then you can ask in HiNative and you will get feedback from a native speaker about whether your sentence is correct, whether it sounds natural, and you can ask questions about how to pronounce the sentence as well. Thanks for watching and keep practicing your English.